Hey guys, welcome back. I'm glad you're back. If you're new, hit subscribe so you can get more notifications. This is just a little compilation video of me talking, yapping. Today's theme centered upon relationships, apparently, especially about how mental health is important. So, hope you tune into current events. I'm gonna have to make an updated playlist of female rap only because this whole day I've been hyping myself up. The only male songs I think slipped into the playlist because of YouTube was Pooh Shiesty and Kodak. It's been all women on my playlist. It's been 2 to 3 hours since I started this hype. I'm gonna have to update all my playlists so y'all can see this shit. I be really fucking myself up that I work so much. I get very little off days, and when I do get an off day, I just want to spend it with myself. I become so selfish with my time. Like, I don't care anymore. Man, this feels so good. And this is another reason why a lot of dudes can't fuck with me. Because when I come into a man's life, even if you're a young man, I want you to grow into the best version of yourself that you can be. I don't play no bullshit. You not finna be doing no. Okay, I'm strict as fuck. If I let you do what you want to do in the beginning, and then you do something that is against what I stand for, or offends me, or something, you don't even acknowledge it. You can't even put it in your head why I would care about something like that. You've already fucked yourself up from being on the best path possible to be the best version of yourself. And y'all be doing it out of comfort. Like, y'all like when some of these women are not as involved with y'all because you don't have to take accountability. Y'all like when it's just about sex because you don't have to think when you're around them. Y'all like being distracted from doing the shit that you're supposed to do. And I go back to the accountability thing because a lot of the times, 9 times out of 10, I run into a dude with a child in a failed family. But they want me to make them feel better about themselves. I can't make you feel better about you fucking up something you started. And if you started it with no intention, I can't be the one to fix it for you. The only thing I'm going to do is provide you with a little bit of motherfucking guidance so you can get your head on straight. And 9 times out of 10, that does not come with me doing shit for you. I'm not going to do your laundry. I'm not going to cook for you. I'm not going to clean your shit. I'm just not going to do that. And that saves me, because why would I emotionally and physically get myself involved with somebody who already shown that they will walk away from a situation they created? Y'all like to be out here playing victim. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of black men that be like, it's so hard being us. Okay, it's hard being you, it's hard being me, it's hard being the next person. Like, when are we gonna drop the victim fucking acts and get your shit together? And I cut off motherfuckers with a quickness. But one thing I have learned is that you finna hear me before I leave, because you're not coming back. You're not allowed in my spaces anymore. You're not gonna be invited back. And if you do make your way back, bitch, it won't be for free. So make sure you remember that when you try to hop in my inbox talk about I want to get to know you. Bitch, it ain't about me. You'll get to know me via all of the content I drop and you watching me and learning about me. But you don't get access to that space if you yourself intend to just use me. Because I'm a mirror. I will flip that shit right back on you, baby. You gonna be mad. Had plenty of niggas stop talking to me because you just seem like you use me for money. Is that all you got to offer? And I be so dead ass serious. Like, I had saved spaces to have conversations, certain conversations with people that will literally put them on so they can either make more money, have more personal time for themselves, all types of shit. And niggas looked at me like I was stupid. Why? Because I'm not finna fuck you while you're building yourself up. Exactly. Fuck shit don't last around me because it's strict over here. It's strict over here. It's very strict over here. I spent between the ages of 13 and 21 being in serious relationships with people. Now, I'm not bashing my exes. I really don't give a fuck like that. They live in their life. But I will say that my experience with them was not the experience that I wanted to have in a relationship. There are specific things that I asked for along the way, obviously. But when you giving yourself 5 years to one person and 4.5 years to another person, and it seems like they ain't listening to what the fuck you saying, you might need to spend some time by yourself. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. It's been plenty of motherfuckers mad at me because I just don't date. I refuse. Date y'all for what? Like, I haven't even gotten my life to a point where I'm ready to attract a partner in that magnitude or even have the capacity to do that, because I know that y'all don't want the same life I want. Why would I waste my time trying to convince you that the way I want to live is better and you should treat me this way when you should just want to do that? I'm very strict over here. My biggest thing about relationships, I take them fucking seriously. And as a man, if you ain't taking a relationship serious, you should just leave women alone. Fuck with hoes. Because a bitch like me who wants to build an empire that goes beyond just what I want in my life and how I want to help other people, your selfishness is not going to do it. Nope. Selfishness, controlling, manipulation, narcissistic tendencies, like, No, it just don't work on me. It just don't. You gonna be mad as fuck. You gonna be mad. I'm not bullshitting. You're gonna be mad when you approach me and I do not respond in the way that you want me to respond. I'm just giving people a heads up, bro. I actually give a fuck about men's mental health to the fact that I care more than them sometimes. Okay? Like, one of the last niggas I cut up don't even understand that I was trying to get him to open up so I could help him fix the fucking problem that he was facing every day, that he stopped talking about, that I know because I could read his face and I could read his aura and his energy that he was still dealing with it. But guess what this nigga told me as he sits in my face, wasting my time? He says, I just want to relax. I don't want to have to think about nothing. Bitch, okay, you can do that at home by yourself. So that's what he be doing. And I think one of the major things that pissed me off about that post about the girl flaunting her ring after her friends told her not to do wifey shit for free is this. That same man that you could be flaunting and you know, rubbing it in other people's face or whatever, he could be as mentally unfucking stable as the rest of these niggas on the street. And because you're doing things for him to show him that you're still gonna just do shit for him regardless without any work being done, oh, he could be paying the bills, blah, blah, blah. Those responsibilities he had before you. Just so you realize that. I see a lot of y'all are not actually giving a fuck about the mental health of a black, brown, whatever man. Y'all really just be giving a fuck about being in an institutionalized agreement. And that's just as sad as being with somebody and not being married for the majority of your life and giving them kids and shit to me. Because if I ain't really your fucking friend, if I ain't your soulmate, if we ain't in this motherfucker for the best of the both of us, making sure we're both happy, safe, secure, and all this other shit, a ring means nothing. And if anything, you trapping yourself because you willingly went into the arms of what you could call maybe a demon or somebody who has ill intent towards you willingly, and you isolated yourself from your friends or your family to prove a fucking point. Abuse works that way too. It's like sometimes I believe y'all never heard of Stockholm Syndrome, or I believe that y'all really was brainwashed by them Disney movies and believe that these types of situations work out in the end. And I'm not a pessimist. I wish everybody the best, but that doesn't mean the best is going to find you just because I wanted to find you. If you don't want the best to find you, you're not going to get it. And I think one of the major things that pissed me off about that post, I'm glad I went back to rewatch this because this is also one of the reasons why I was following that whole Keisha versus Nicki Minaj thing, which really wasn't even a versus thing. Nicki was just mad and trying to make the fucking issue about herself when in reality she can't relate to being her man's safe space. Every time we hear about Nicki and Kenneth, it's never anything good. He don't do no grand gestures for her. She done did all these grand gestures and everything, and the only thing that she will say out loud is that she got a son from him. Like, people joke about Kenneth and, you know, the fucked up shit he did, obviously. He went to jail. He's still doing what he needs to do, taking accountability for what he does because he knows he's a terrible person. However, if you were going to be the person that said that I'm going to be your wife, you not only accept the person he is, but you should be trying to help him. It hasn't been one time where I've seen anything in the same way that Keisha is helping Gucci in his mental episodes and making sure he good, on top of the fact that they have children together. She's being a wife. She getting tore up for being a wife, but Nicki over here ain't doing shit but going live every whatever. I don't even know how often she go live, but every time she does, it's never anything fucking good. She's always talking about other people and other people's relationships. That woman is not happy. Plenty of people know she's not happy. The whole hood know you're not happy. You mad at Cardi for having information about you, but she wouldn't have that information if the people around you wasn't talking. You be putting that dude out, and he goes to his friends, where his friends go and tell. But you mad at Keisha Kaur because she wears similar outfits. Over the many of years we've known Keisha and the years we've known Nicki, the only collage I saw of them having similar outfits was 9 outfits by designers. These weren't one-of-one outfits. These were outfits that were for sale and that were given to influencers and celebrities, obviously, to do their job. So how in the fuck you gonna sit here and make it about some outfits, but we ain't never heard you say nothing of the sort of you helping your husband his mental health? That's why she mad. And I'm mad because bitches like Nicki exist in so many shape, forms, or facets, and they run around here acting like having a ring is the end all be all. Having a ring means that you're just so above everybody else, but you do know marriage comes with responsibilities, right? And they be trying to bash single women as if single women ain't out here actually helping men get mentally together so they can leave the single woman that they don't want to commit to and find a bitch like you. That's why we're mad.
I'm so grateful that I'm not a whack, weak ass bitch. Like, I don't gotta sit around gossiping about another woman. I don't have to gang up with other women to talk about another woman or bully another woman. I'm not insecure. I don't have to be passive aggressive. I could be real direct because I'm a grown ass motherfucking woman about my shit. I'm not a pick me ass bitch because I'm already chosen. I'm so grateful that I'm not a grown ass bully. I don't have to sit around plotting how I'm going to destroy somebody else's life because I hate my life. I hate myself. I'm not a miserable ass bitch playing victim. But I'm not a punk ass bitch. I don't have to hide behind fake pages. I don't have to hide behind emails at work. I don't gotta do none of that because I'm not a punk ass bitch. I don't feel intimidated by other powerful women. Actually, I love powerful women. When we get together, we fuck up the frequency. That shit start glitching. Interacting with grown women out here really be feeling like I'm dealing with little ass girls. Like a bunch of bitter, miserable ass bitches. All the real bitches is hidden because these bitches out here is like zombies. Okay, they want your soul.
I've been seeing this post last couple of days. It's going viral. And I'm going to tell y'all why I don't like the wording of this fucking post. First of all, the first one I saw said that the girl was flashing her ring because she was showing her so-called friends that she went against their advice to get this man. I want to sit here and really, really analyze the situation so y'all understand. Her single friends, and it was never explained if her single friends had, other relationships, baby daddies or nothing. Everybody's just assuming that her friends are single with multiple children who don't know how to keep a relationship. On top of that, the video of her doing all this flashing and shit, it comes up immediately as, look y'all, I did this. So let's be real for a second right here. Why do y'all assume single women are upset at that? It also said that she basically did everything a wife would do before she got the ring. To me, that doesn't scream she got lucky. That screams they had a conversation and they probably actually knew each other on a deeper level past whatever the fuck she was trying to ask her friends for advice about. Because we're in an era of decentering men, and we're in an era of people realizing that they shouldn't be in one-sided relationships. Her getting this ring does not hurt single women. Her getting this ring means that they both made a commitment to themselves for them to do them. My problem is all these comments. Why is it always when shit happens like this, all of a sudden, quote unquote, black men, y'all be in the comments talking about, oh, the single girl's mad. I can tell who got multiple baby daddies. I can blah, 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 blah. And half of y'all, if not more, be single yourselves. Like, and then you gonna try to blame the woman for being the one left with the kids or for the absolvement of the relationship when y'all know how y'all get down? It's like every day when you trying to give grace to men, sometimes you just be like, no, this is why certain women go hard for their boundaries and their respect. Because y'all don't treat every woman the same in relationships anyway. Half of y'all still out here talking to girls that y'all don't plan on having no future with, leading her on until you find the one you really want. Because you don't even have the emotional strength to stay single. You need somebody there to take care of you. And that's what's pissing me off, because y'all not congratulating this woman. Y'all not actually giving her genuine energy of, oh my God, I hope you start a family. I hope y'all do well, blah, blah, blah. Y'all are all in the comments talking about how other single women feel. Y'all don't think that shit weird, G? That y'all constantly have to prove points? We are the same fucking color, the same race, probably in the same class. We are in the United States. Why do y'all continue to make stories like this? And I thought about it. It's for division. This is another part of the fucking puzzle that they keep pulling. Y'all don't see shit because y'all just have emotional reactions to everything. Why in the fuck would they need to put it in our face after the news of low birth rates already came out? You think they really give a fuck about them married? No. The collective gives a fuck if they have kids, because that's the only way we're going to be able to keep going. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for joining me again. Keep your notifications on. I have more content coming. Like, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts. I want to know how you feel about this. Is your relationship steady? Do you believe what Keisha and Gucci were talking about were important? Let me know.